Hello everybody, it's me again. Another video. I'm outside. Just got done raining, but I wanted to make this video about black on black crime. You know, it's real funny how everybody want to jump with Black Lives Matter when, you know, a black guy gets an irate, belligerent, uncooperative black person, you know, gets shot or beat up by the police. I mean, I watched a video today and the police just asked the dude what his name was, and he got mad and he got excited and all of that, and he wound up getting tased. He was trying to wrestle with the cop. How the hell is that the cop's fault? All he did was ask you what your name was. And so me saying that to say this, I would take Black Lives Matter way more serious if they really believed that Black Lives Matter. I mean, in all these urban neighborhoods in the country, from east to west, north to south, there's hoods, there's ghettos, there's killers that are illegal, they're criminals, and they terrorize neighborhoods, the same neighborhood they live in. I don't understand that. So black people are black people's biggest threat, not cops and not white people. So when black on black crime stops, when Black Lives Matter actually make me believe that they believe that black lives really matter, then I'll support it. But as long as it's a tool, it seems like it's a tool for an excuse for me to be able to do whatever I want in the world all of a sudden. Like, where was all these Black Lives Matter super militant people 10 years ago? Where was all these Black Lives Matter people when Bush was in office? How come all of a sudden when Trump is going up against Hillary, they want to push this race shit? Is it because they don't want people to vote for Donald Trump and they want them to stay in the democratic welfare slave system and they never want anything out of life? You know, never feel like they have to work for anything because there's always a check coming from the government or some kind of entitlement coming from the government. I mean, if I knew I was getting that check every month, if I knew the government was going to be there for me every month, I'd probably be lazy on my ass too. You know, and I could be. I'm black. I'm in the hood. Look. I'm in the hood. This is the hood. This is Pittsburgh. I'm in Hazelwood. Dudes drop out here. Ain't no cop killing these people. Ain't no white man out here telling these dudes to sell all kind of drugs. Ain't no white man out here telling these people to kill each other. That's black people. Them is choices. I made a video about choices. Y'all should check it out. It's all choices. You know, I know dudes who's in the street who had jobs, but they quit. And now they're in the street mad at the white man. I'm trying to figure that out, man. You had a job. What, it wasn't fast enough? What, is the movies and the music telling you that you're not secure enough in your job, so you have to go do that crap and end up in jail? And then when the cops come and mess with you because you chilling with a known drug dealer or somebody that they're looking for, they're investigating, you walking with your pants halfway down your ass, you know, you looking like you have nowhere to go. You're just standing willy-nilly on the street. Yeah, so the cops are going to come up and ask you to move along or, you know, let me get your name, your ID, things like that. You can't be mad because what are you doing out here? Everything is closed. There's nothing open right now. What are you doing out here? You're suspicious. You know, I had a friend who told me a story about him getting pulled over on the highway and the tail light was out. And when they got pulled over, the driver and the passengers switched seats. I'm like, dude, that's illegal. You can't do that. So when the cops pulled him over, they pulled the chick out the car and she was lying to the cop. So on top of the other stuff that they saw, you're lying to the cop. Dude, they're just doing their job. You can't get mad. Then you got weed socks on. You got blunts in your pocket. You look like a stoner. So yeah, they're going to search you. He was like, man, it was all in my drawers, man. It didn't have to be in my drawers, blah, blah, blah. That's how they do it. I was like, yo, You know drug dealers be hiding shit in they drawers and stuff, man. They're gonna look. You can't get mad. That's you. You chose to wear that outfit. You chose to do whatever. You didn't have to. They chose to drive without a license. They chose to drive without their tail lights fixed. You're gonna get, come on, man. Come on, man. You cannot be that, like, that stupid to actually think that because you're black that you can do whatever you want. You can't do that. When black on black crime stops, then I'll take Black Lives Matter serious. But as long as they're killing people in Chicago for sport and in DC for sport, and as long as there's gangs killing each other, ain't no white gang, ain't no white dudes in no gang. Them was black people, man. What is they doing? Them gangs, they're not enriching their neighborhoods. They're not doing nothing. They're terrifying their neighborhoods. Those are the terrorists, man. You know what I mean? And you choose to be that terrorist. Ain't nobody tell you to put that gang color on and stand down the block. Yeah, times is hard. Everybody lives in a different situation, blah, blah, blah. But I look on TV and I look at business owners and I look at people who are black, who are successful, who came from the slums, and they didn't decide to do that. You know, they didn't decide to stay in the hood. They decided to go to school, go to college, and get out. You decided to stay there. You wanted to do that. So how is that, excuse me. How is that anybody else's fault but your own? It's called taking responsibility, man. Once you take responsibility for your own actions, you become an honest person. You know what I mean? Once you can do that, you become honest. As long as you're looking for somebody to blame and all of that, you'll never see the true story because you'll always have somebody to point the finger at and blame. And as long as you are going for, you know, a system to keep you down, you know, if there is a system and you know about it, then why not try to change it? Why not do something different? Why stay in the same circle? Huh? I don't get it. Then you want to get mad and march every time somebody gets shot. Meanwhile, when you see the video, the dude look like he's about to fight the cop. Huh? How come you want to blame the white man for everything or the system for everything when we supposed to be living in a democracy, supposed to be living in a capitalistic system where you can take a quarter and turn that quarter into $1, that dollar into $10, that $10 into 20, that 20 into 30. You can do that in this economy. You could do that in America. You know, when you choose not to do that and you just want to sit back and take checks all day, you know, you gonna have people to tell you what to do. You're not a free thinker. You're a slave. You're a slave to the rhythm. Straight up. You need to wake up, man, and understand that ain't nobody out here gonna give you anything just because you black, brown, Chinese, Mexican, or whatever you is. You gonna have to get up out here and do that job and save and build like that. Ain't nothing easy. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? If I gave you that big ass house you want, can you get a job to keep that house? Or do you still need money from me? You know what I mean? What's going to make you happy? You have a crib, you know what I'm saying? You have children, you have a job. I mean, what else do you want? I don't understand. Why are you still mad? You still mad at everything because the decisions and the choices that you made in life. You're mad at everybody else because your friends go out and kill other black people. You're mad at the white man for doing that. So this system is telling you to go out and kill. I don't understand it. So until I understand it, I will not support Black Lives Matter ever. I think it's a ploy to have you off your game and hating people, and it divides us up. That's what that thing is for, man, because I can't see nothing good coming out of that. Now, there might be some real people who's really, you know, really behind Black Lives Matter for the right reason, but that organization isn't a good one. You know, you better off just being a YouTuber and making videos and putting them up there versus standing and marching with a bunch of radical racists, because that's what they are. How, you know, I heard one of them say black people can't be racist. What the hell? black people are some of the most racist people I ever met. Because, you know, like I said before, we don't not only not like white people, we don't like ourselves. So how can you sit there and say Black Lives Matter if you don't even like your own self? I don't know. Just some shit. Just something I wanted to talk about real quick. I'm out. Darnell Truther for another rant. Holla at me. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Let me know.